Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper.
Hello, and welcome to Musical Deduction 101. Today we're going to be discussing why is this song my favorite things, a Christmas song. Why is this? It doesn't have Christmas in the song. It doesn't have happy holidays in the song. It has nothing that would make you think that it was at all a seasonal song for Christmas. It does mention snow, and it mentions snowflakes. Maybe that's it, I don't know. But in order for us to establish a musical deduction and a theory of this song and why it's a Christmas song, we must go to the history of this song. The history of it is, in 1938, Germany annexes Austria. Now, the Nazi troops into Austria, and when they do, the Von Trapps flee. Now, I must apologize for the Von Trapps fleeing. I made a zombie chasing a nun, and I know that it kind of looks like Charlie Brown chasing a woman in a burqa, but it's supposed to be a zombie and a nun because, let's face it, people, werewolves and vampires and zombies are hot right now, so I thought it would be more entertaining. Okay, now back to the story. Maria writes a book, The Story of the Trapp Family Singers, and from this, we get to 1959. It became a Broadway musical, The Sound of Music, starring Mary Martin. And do you know who Mary Martin was? She played Peter Pan, and she got an award for it. I don't know what dialect that was. She got an award. God, I got tickled too. She got an award for it. And even better than that, do you know who her son was? That's right, her son was Larry Hagman, who was in I Dream of Jeannie, and he just passed away. God rest his soul. Okay, then in 1965, it became a movie starring Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer. Now, is it equal a Christmas song? Nada. So, where do we go from there? The next thing we need to do is just take a list of songs from the movie or the musical. We have Maria. We have I Have Confidence, 16 going on 17, My Favorite Things, Do Re Mi, The Lonely Goatherd, So Long Farewell, Edelweiss, and Climb Every Mountain. Are any of these a Christmas song? No, they are not a Christmas song. You could convert them to a Christmas song, but they did not convert My Favorite Things. Let me give an example and show you. Maria. How do you solve a problem like Maria? You send her out to buy a Christmas tree. Could be, right? How about this? I am 16, going on 17, and I still believe in Santa Claus. Could be a Christmas song. And not only that, but The Lonely Goatherd. Okay. High on a hill stood a lonely goat, looking for the Star of Bethlehem. Now, any of these could be a Christmas song, but they are not a Christmas song. They do not mention Christmas. They do not mention the holidays. So, is this a Christmas song? Zilch! You get Christmas in any of these. Zilch! Okay. We've discussed the history. We've discussed the types of songs that are in the movie. Now we need to do the lyrics and the artists who have touched on the song. Okay, these are lyrics that I have pulled from the song that somewhat contain the spirit of Christmas, even though the Christmas is not mentioned. Okay. Whiskers on kittens, warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages wrapped up in strings, cream-colored ponies, creased apple stools, sleigh bells. Now, any of these could be misconstrued as a Christmas present to be received on Christmas morning, but guess what? It doesn't mention Christmas at all. Now, there's also, what? Girls in white dresses? Could they be angels? They could be, but they don't say that. Also, there's snowflakes that stick on my nose and eyelashes. Snowflakes, winter, maybe Christmas, maybe just time of year, but it does not say Christmas. And then silver white winters that turn into springs. Still no Christmas. So, don't know what dialect that is either. Okay. Then, in 1966, Barbra Streisand releases a record called the Christmas Album, And the Christmas album had the song My Favorite Things in it. Now, Babs is Jewish. That's right. Babs is Jewish. They do not celebrate Christmas. The Jewish faith celebrates Hanukkah. That's right. They celebrate Hanukkah. So maybe Babs was doing this in some way so that maybe she didn't have to mention Christmas or do a real Christmas song when she put it on her album as not to offend her faith. That's a good question, but I do not know the answer to that, so I will not go there. So, the only logical deduction and conclusion that we can come up with is this, in summation. The Germans annexed Austria, and how do you solve a problem like Maria? You bring her a brown paper packages wrapped up in string. Inside is the album by Barbra Streisand, and the album is a Christmas album with my favorite things. I don't know if that makes it a Christmas song, but that is the logical end conclusion that we must come up to. Now, the last thing to think about, and it will blow your mind. If Germany had not annexed and eventually taken over Austria, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Ha ha! That's right! All right! Next time on the Musical Deduction 101 show or class, whatever I said at the beginning of this video, Frosty the Snowman, beloved Christmas character, or what? Corporate generated ploy or social political mayhem? We will be discussing this. Thank you.
Copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few